about to be dropped off in a remote location where I had to survive for 7 days before finding civilization. Now we're on a four-wheeler. Now you've got to be careful on these things, for one thing, because these are dangerous little blokes. Yeah, I've been dropped off out here. And the first thing you've got to do is just to get your bearings. And I've got a long journey ahead of me.
One thing about the Great Plains is they're so disorientating. It's just grass and shrubbery for as far as the eye can see. I finally found water, and that's good, but I need to find food before it gets too dark.
Now I'll tell you what, this is the way to do fishing, mate. Now all you blokes out there, this is good stuff. Oh my god, I see one. I got bloody got one. Hang on. I've got him right in my hand. Just right there. Right there. On the tip of my finger. Now here we go. Alright, this is gonna make a right drop on me. Now this bow staff that I'm carrying here is gonna provide you with a good source of protection, and you know, for all these predators that are out here in the water. You know, I once heard a story about a man. He was out here in a pond just like this for 16 hours, just looking for a fish to eat, to get himself some proteins and some vitamins. And the 16th hour, he was devoured by 2 great white sharks, and an octopus ate his head off. And that was a gruesome story right there. I'll tell you, I heard about that about 2 weeks ago. I didn't want to get in my bathtub after that night. Now I've got kind of a fire going right here, and I'll tell you, this is just nice and dry, and you just stick it right in there, and you just kind of blow it, and just keep blowing and see if you can get a flame going.
It's day 2 in the wilderness of Kansas, and I've got to find out which direction to head in order to find civilization. You know, I once heard a story about a woman who was lost out on grasslands like these for days, until she finally pleaded with the grasses and the wild flowers. In return, they told her which direction to head in order to find civilization. I'm going to try to use that same technique today.
Quiet, listen. The flowers speak.
Go south, go south.
It's telling me to go that direction, so that's just what I'm going to do. Oh yes. I'll tell you what, this isn't as good as a cup of tea, but this is going to give me... This is just going to give me the protein that I'm going to need to keep myself going. This is just a good boost of energy right here. The one thing that I learned is just to take this right here, take your shirt off, and just to wrap it like so. You know, one trick to survival, especially out in these hot conditions, is just keeping your temperature down. And the temperature usually starts with the head. Your head heats up, it's usually the whole body's going to heat up. So, and also it makes a good way to do your hunting, because you know what they say, it's called the ninja.
It's day 3, and one thing I've learned is that the weather in Kansas changes so quickly, so drastically. I was able to fashion myself a crude sweatshirt using the bountiful cotton in Kansas, and then, using the juice from blueberries, I dyed it a sort of navy blue color. I'm hearing planes, so I know civilization must be close.
just what I've been looking for. It's bloody cold out here. I'm supposed to be in the bloody wild. Turn that thing off, Phil. Come on. Phil, I'm kinda scared of the dark.
I know you are, Bear.
Put the camera down. Phil, get away from me with the bloody camera. What are you doing? That's not supposed to be on the TV show.